But anyways, we read a fun article online about a robot that read all seven books of Harry Potter, and then made its own chapter.
I think
we should read it.
I can read it while you're doing this. Let me see if I can get it really quick.
It was made by the group Botnik, and as you would expect, its predictive text is about as good as predictive text when you're texting.
What was it called? Harry Potter and the something of what looked like a giant pile of ash.
Yes, it is. But Harry Potter and
what
the portrait of what looked like a very large pile of ash. What? I thought I blew him up. Oh well, just have to eat more fruit. I like me some fruit.
Okay, so Botanic Studio says we use predictive keyboards trained on all 7 books to ghostwrite that spellbinding new Harry Potter chapter. And it's called Harry Potter and the Portrait of What Looked Like a Large Pile of Ash. The chapter is called The Handsome One. Let me see if I can find the original images that might be easier for me to read. The chapter's called The Handsome One. The castle grounds snarled with a wave of magically magnified wind. The sky outside was a great black ceiling, which was full of blood. The only sounds drifting from Hagrid's hut were the disdainful shrieks of his own furniture. Magic. It was something that Harry Potter thought was very good. Leathery sheets of rain lashed at Harry's ghost as he walked across the grounds towards the castle. Ron was standing there and doing a kind of frenzied tap dance. He saw Harry and immediately began to eat Hermione's family. Ron's Ron shirt was just as bad as Ron himself. Did you die while I was reading Harry Potter? What are you doing over here? Get your crap together, Job.
Well, like this, right?
I got a fantasy
and it doesn't come after you.
Yeah.
All right, but then you're like, oh, I'll just do the same thing to this thing over here.
And then and
it immediately just starts flying towards you.
Goes after your booty.
And your guy won't shoot.
Uh-oh, you only got a couple. Go down. Gotta use them dashes, dude. Oh, you can shoot them with the pistol. That's nice.
Yeah, you just shoot them normally.
Anyway, let me continue. Ron's Ron shirt was just as bad as Ron himself. If you two can't clump happily, I'm going to get aggressive, confessed the reasonable Hermione. Okay. What about Ron magic? Offered Ron. To Harry, Ron was a loud, slow, and soft bird. Harry did not like to think about birds. Death Eaters are on top of the castle, Ron bleated, quivering. Ron was going to be spiders. He just was. He wasn't proud of that, but it was going to be hard not to have spiders all over his body after all is said and done. Look, said Hermione. Obviously there are loads of Death Eaters in the castle. Let's listen in on their meetings. The 3 complete friends zapped onto the landing outside of the door to the castle roof. They almost legged it, but witches are not climbing. All right. Ron looked at the doorknob and then looked at Hermione with searing pain. I think it's locked, he noticed. Locked, said Mr. Staircase, the shabby-robed ghost. They looked at the door, screaming about how closed it was, asking it to be replaced with a small orb. The password was Beef Women, Hermione cried.
Beef Women!
Beef Women is in all caps.
Oh my gosh!
Beef Women. Oh man. Harry, Ron, and Hermione quietly stood behind a circle of Death Eaters who looked bad. I think it's okay if you like me, said one Death Eater. Thank you very much, replied the other. The first Death Eater confidently leaned forward to plant a kiss on his cheek. Oh, well done, said the second as his friends stepped back again. All the other Death Eaters clapped politely. Then they all took a few minutes to go over the plan to get rid of Harry's magic. Harry could tell that Voldemort was standing right behind him. He felt a great overreaction. Harry tore his eyes from his head and threw them into the forest. Voldemort raised his eyebrows at Harry, who could not see anything at the moment. Voldemort, you're a very bad and mean wizard, Harry savagely said. Hermione nodded encouragingly. The tall Death Eater was wearing a shirt that said, Hermione has forgotten how to dance, so Hermione dipped his face in mud. Ron threw a wand at Voldemort, and everyone applauded. Ron smiled. Ron reached for his wand slowly. Not so handsome now, thought Harry as he dipped Hermione in hot sauce. The Death Eaters were dead now, and Harry was hungrier than he had ever been. Oh my gosh. It looks like there's more. I think that's all I'd ever read before, but there's a little bit more. I'm gonna keep reading. Or wait, no, maybe you did read this. I think I just forgot it. Yeah, I just forgot it. This is great. The Great Hall was filled with incredible moaning chandeliers and a large librarian who had decorated the sinks with books about masonry. Mountains of mice exploded. Several long pumpkins fell out of McGonagall. Where is she keeping pumpkins?
I don't know.
And why are they?
It just gets more absurd from here.
Why are they long pumpkins? Mountains of mice exploded. Several long pumpkins fell out of McGonagall. Dumbledore's hair scooted next to Hermione as Dumbledore arrived at school. The pig of Hufflepuff pulsed like a large bullfrog. Dumbledore smiled at it and placed his hand on its head. You are Hagrid now. We're the only people who matter. He's never going to get rid of us, Harry, Hermione, and Ron said in chorus. The floor of the castle seemed like a large pile of magic. The Dursleys had never been to the castle, and they were not about to come there in Harry Potter in the portrait of what looked like a large pile of ash. Harry looked around and then fell down the spiral staircase for the rest of the summer. I'm Harry Potter, Harry began yelling. The dark arts better be worried. Oh boy! The end. It is maybe the funniest thing that I have ever heard of a robot writing. Really enjoyed it. So, I'm not sure what's happening because I've not been paying attention. It looks like you're burning stuff.
Yeah, just hold it down.
Do those things hurt you?
I imagine they do. I'm not letting them touch me. Not without...
Good idea. Can you kill those? This looks like a place where something's going to happen.
I'm going to insert that
thing. Put your
thing.
coin in there.
Ah, there we go.
The end.
That's it. That's all you had to do.
Yeah. Seriously, it's a little strange that that's all that happened.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Maybe
all
you
right.
have to place them everywhere. So you just sit there and burn them for a long time and nothing happens.
Yeah, and they never, like, grow back or anything, so...
I wonder what the point of coming back here was. It's weird that they had you place a coin in the door and then that's all. Nothing happens.
Yeah, a little bit.
There's a guy to kill. Good job, you killed him. You need to find some fruit to steal.
Oh.
There's
Yep, nothing there.
Who knows we're checking? Kabam! Unfortunately, you are a vegetarian owl, so you cannot eat the monsters you destroy. Just toasting lovely foliage.
Yep.
Just cuz.
It's that time of the year, you know?
Time to clean up.
You can only do it to dry foliage.
This is looking more and more like California.
Who are you?
The floating continent. The greatest of the owl homes. The machines produced here were the finest the world has ever seen. For the first time, owl technology surpassed the capabilities of life itself. There seemed to be no end to the heights the owls could reach. So says the Book of Nocte. I wonder if I have chosen the right path. Ah.
Woo! Was that an acquaintance of yours?
Nope. He sure knows his owl history, though. And it seems he's following us. If he's got anything to do with the attack of Advent, I'll make him pay. Next time, let's grab him.
Well, we can certainly try. But our most important task is to get that last relic before Maelstrom does. Correct.
You changed your mind. Or you don't like either.
There can only be one. Oh, dang.
Can you shoot it with the shotgun? There you go.
Start shooting into the void.
You never know. You might
Attack the darkness.
Wrong way. You just came from there. Maybe there's fruit in here, in this cave.
I cast magic missile.
Cool.
What are you
Light
attacking?
them on fire.
I'm attacking the darkness.
Okay, guys. I'm not a huge fan of dark caves, and I've heard meat-eating gnats live in these parts. But it's the only way forward. I'll stand ready with my musket. Oh, that's you. Sorry.
I stand ready with my musket, Master Geddy. It's not much, but it may provide us some light.
Thanks, Alphonse. That'll have to do. So, I wonder if those are the gnats. Yeah, you gotta keep them off with your shotgun. But they provide light for moving forward. Fruit! Eat it! Stop getting rid of it!
Oh, sorry. Thought it was some sort of crazy beetle.
Woohoo! Actually, maybe, oh, are they eating you? No, you're just glowing now. Eat that one too. Okay, and these aren't the meat-eating gnats. These are just normal gnats.
These are bioluminescent gnats. The best kind of gnats.
You're getting so glowy right now.
Get off of me! That way. I'll summon you when I need you.
Yum, 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 yum. Alright, you're
that's
full
it.
on health.
We can't fit.
I wonder if you're supposed to throw the fruit around. Like you bring it with you, and you can use it to scout ahead. Or you just keep going. Yeah, I'd grab that fruit and throw it places. So drop your buddy.
Oh, they moved to it.
What hit you?
What the heck?
Oh, if you stay in the dark, you get hurt, so you have to have light. So eat that fruit.
Follow me! So you really only eat it when you stop glowing.
Yeah. And it heals you, which is nice. So it looks like a trap. You don't have to kill it, you skip it.
Out of my way! Ouch!
I feel like touching this really spiky ceiling. It's just a feeling. I can't really explain it. Glowing.
Doo doo doo.
Keep going.
We barely fit. Whoop.
That's why I was like, you should keep going. Yay! You made it through the dark.
Woo! Next time on Loser. Wow! What's going on? It ate it!